Hello everyone. So today again I'm reading this book Start with Why, and in this book today what I learned is what I learned I'm gonna share with you guys. So first thing I learned is this book is all about starting with why. Why it is important, or why it is important, why you are doing or what you are doing. Yeah, so identifying your why is very important. And when the why goes fuzzy, what happens when you have don't have why, what happens, how a big company collapse, all these things are things has been discussed in this book. So today I learn is what happened that when y goes fuzzy, what happens. So in this discussion the author has shared an example or story of Walmart. So what happened that Walmart was founded by Sean Walton. Okay, sorry, Sam Walton. So Sam Walton had a belief that look after people, then people will look after you. So he had that belief, and with this belief, he built this big organization, big company. But what happened that when he, died, this why that look after people, then people will look after you. This why went down, and when this why went down, or not went down, went fuzzy, what happened that they started focusing on more manipulation, price, cheap things, and they started focusing on what they are doing. They were not focusing on why they are doing. So there was a time that almost 92 cases were filed against Walmart because they were not treating their employees well. Their employees charged 92 cases against Walmart, and some were protesting against establishing new Walmart stores in the US. So all these things happen, though Walmart was very popular and very successful organization. But when this wife went fuzzy, what happens? This kind of situation happens. Okay, so that was the things has been discussed, that what happens, your why should not be goes fuzzy. But then he discussed that what is the difference between being successful and feeling successful. Wow, very nice, I would say, topic or discussion. In this discussion, the author shared a story of himself that there is a group of Al Amtito. I don't understand his. I'm not remembering his name, but what happened that there is a group of people named Titans, gathering of Titans. So they gather in a conference. They are 40 in around 40 to 15, sorry, 40 to 50 people, or they all are multi-millionaire and billionaires. So there was a gathering, there was the same kind of gathering once, and the author Simon Sinek was invited as a guest. So what happened, what I noticed, that someone asked all those 40 to 50 millionaires that how many of you are successful. So almost 80% raised 80% of those millionaires raised their hand. And then he asked that someone asked that how many of you feel successful. So all the hands went down. Why? Because being successful and feeling successful is both are different things. Okay, being successful is the result of what you are doing, and feeling successful is the result of why you are doing. When your why goes fuzzy, when your why when your why started disappearing, you don't feel feel satisfied or successful. Because what? Because when you started, you have only your why. You don't have results, you don't have your you don't have money, all these things. You don't have what you only have when you started is only your why. So in the started, you feel passionate, you have that sense of satisfaction. But when you grow, when you start earning money, and when results getting, when what I started, when what you are doing started giving you results, your why start being or start getting disappeared. So most of those multimillionaire are not feeling satisfied. Why? Because their why went fuzzy. So this is what happens when your why went fuzzy. Okay, in the starting we feel that money is everything. Money is not everything. When you have that money, when you will have lots of money, you'll feel you'll not feel satisfied, because then you'll think that why I'm working. So if your why is clear, is then you'll feel satisfied. And there's also the same kind of discussion in it, that what is achievement and success. Sorry, achievement versus success, what is a difference between those? So achievement is what is the result of what you are doing and what you have done. But the success is, you know a kind of difficult to measure, because the success is the result of why you are doing, why you are waking up early, why you are doing the things what you are doing. Okay, so success is what, but the achievement is the result of why. That's what I have to say. And with this, the chapter closes, and then I started next chapter. The next chapter is 12th, named Split Happens. What is a split? Now in this chapter, what author has discussed, that all the big companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Walmart, all started with a small companies with a single idea, and then all went to big organizations. So what happened, that when the organization grow, or when you grow, your why start going fuzzy. Because when your what grow, or I would say any measurement, that when your money start growing with time, then your why start getting fuzzy. So this is what happens, that split, always split happens. Because what, when you are a single one, or when your company is a small company, all the decision is go through by your hands, go through by with your guts. All decision, there was an impact of you with all decision. But when your companies grows, what happen, that it is not practical, or it becomes unpractical for you to take all the decisions. So the dilution, or the dilution of why happens in big organization. That's why all the big giants always focus on the things that mm, start from the basics, or let's move to the basic, or next move to the base of where we have started. Because with time, the why start getting fuzzy, and when why start getting fuzzy, what happens, that company may be collapsed, or will end up like this, or there. And to convince this, his point, he shared a story of EOL was a company. So it was very famous in the starting. It believes to provide each and everyone to stay connected, to stay online. So for this, he changed, he made a drastic change to per minute or per hour internet, charging some per hour internet, to giving 1 month free internet, all these things. So people were just talking about that UL company, and having UL UOL email address is a sense of pride at that time. But with time, it's why started going fuzzy. And now the situation is this, that having an UOL email address is a sense of being lack or backward, or being not running with time. So all these things happens when your why goes fuzzy. Why will the split, or yeah, I would say a split will happen. The why will go dilute when your organization will grow. So you have to keep it in mind, and you have to maintain it. That's what I have learned in this book today. So we'll also share some insights or some learning tomorrow when I read this book. But by the way, this book is very fantastic if you are a leader, or you want to be a leader, if you want to inspire someone, or if you want to be inspired, I would highly suggest you to read this book. This is so interesting, so amazing book. Just read it and just learn it, because the life is learning and earning. Okay, so that's what I have to say, and it's been 11 minutes. Okay, no worry, it's our time, and I'm just sharing some learnings with you, what I'm learning day by day. Okay, bye bye.